Hello, my name is William, and in this video we will be looking at how to answer fraction questions. During the video you can pause at any time to try the question yourself. Before I show you the method, Jacob has made 110 cookies to sell at a bake sale. He has made 30 toffee cookies, the rest are chocolate chip. What fraction of the cookies are chocolate chip? To get a fraction, it is important, firstly, to work out the number. How many chocolate chip cookies are there? In total, there are 110 cookies, but 30 of them are toffee cookies. We get rid of this because we care about chocolate cookies. So we do 110 minus 30 equals 80, but it is 80 out of what? It is always out of the total. 80 over 110. Simplify this fraction because both are in what times table? The 10 times table. That means you divide top and bottom by 10 and we've got it. The fraction is 8 over 11. What does this mean? Out of every 11 cookies, 8 of them are chocolate. Jean's grandson, Johnny, was born on Jean's 50th birthday. Jean and Johnny now have a total age of 80. How old is Johnny now? When Johnny was born, he's 0. Jean is 50. But how old are they now? Notice we need to go from 50 to 80. So what's that? Plus 30. But we need to split this up between Johnny and Jean. So let's halve it. And then we can double check if this works. So if Johnny is now 15, how old is Jean? But he is now 15 years old, so Jean also goes up by 15 years. So Jean is 65. And we must check what is 15 plus 65. This is 80. And this agrees with the second sentence. Their total age is 80. So the answer is 15. Johnny is now 15. In 10 years' time, what fraction of Jean's age will Johnny's age be? Let's work out how old they will each be in 10 years' time. Johnny's 15, Jean is 65. So in 10 years' time, Johnny will be 25. And Jean will be 65 plus 10 equals 75. Now we make it a fraction. 25 over 75 equals what? Simplify this. Notice they are both in not just the 5 times table, but the 25 times table. Divide top and bottom by 25, we get 1 over 3. Victor receives a monthly salary of £2,130. He spends half of his salary on rent and bills, another third on his car. How much money does he have left over each month? Notice he spends half of it on this and a third on that. So what can we do with half and a third? Let's add it up. Half plus a third. How to add fractions? We need the bottom number to be the same. And how can we get a bottom number? We can times the two bottoms. 3 times 2 equals 6. Half is equal to what over 6? Notice we're going from 2 to 6. This is times 3. We do the same to the top. 1 times 3 is 3. Half equals 3 over 6. A third, we need this to be over 6. How to go from 3 to 6? Times by 2. So you need to times 2 on the top. So we have 2 over 6. Now we can add them together. 3 over 6 plus 2 over 6 equals 5 over 6. But how much is left as a fraction? 5 over 6 plus what will be 1 whole? This will be 1 over 6. Because 1 minus 5 over 6 is 1 over 6. So this is the amount as a fraction that he has left. So let's work it out. 1 over 6 of 2130 is what? I'll give you 5 seconds. Just do short division. The answer equals £355. So that's how much Victor has left over each month. After the sale, the price of a laptop, £460, increases by a fifth of the sale price. How much money would the shop make if it sold 15 laptops at the new price? We start with 460 and it went up by a fifth. So do 460 divide 5 is £92. The cost of the new laptop is 460 plus 92 equals £552. That is one laptop. Now 15 laptops. So we times 15. And here is the working. Just do it yourself. Don't be lazy. 552 times 15. And here is the answer. A hockey team plays 55 matches in a season. It wins 6 out of 11 of these matches. How many matches does the hockey team not win? Let's work out 6/11 of 55. Firstly, we do 55 divide 11 equals 5. Times 6, the top number, equals 30. They win 30 matches. They play a total of 55. So how many did they not win? 55 minus 30 equals 25. There are 90 pairs of bowling shoes at a bowling alley. 70 of the pairs are in children's sizes, and the rest are in adult sizes. What fraction of the bowling shoes are in adult sizes? 90 is the total, 70 is the children. How to work out the adults? We subtract. 90 minus 70 equals 20. But 20 out of what? The total. 20 out of 90. Divide top and bottom by 10. So we have an equivalent fraction, 2/9. This is the adults. If they asked for the children, it would be 7/9. Lawrence was watching a film at the cinema that was meant to last 128 minutes. There was a problem with the film, and it stopped running 3/8 of the way through. How many minutes of the film did Jeremy watch? Then we can also answer how many minutes of the film did Jeremy not watch. Both of these questions you can expect to get in your exams. So let's work out 3/8 of 128. First step, we do 128 divide 8, the bottom number. Just do it yourself. What is it? 16 minutes times 3, the top number, equals what? 48 minutes. That means Lawrence watched 48 minutes of the film. Therefore, how many minutes did he not watch? Subtraction. 128 minus 48 equals 80. Christine made 200 fruit pies. 112 had apple, 64 had cherry, the rest had blueberry. What fraction of the pies had blueberry? Let's add it up. 112 plus 64 equals 176. Take away from 200 fruit pies. 200 minus 176 equals 24. But then it's 24 out of what? The total. As always, 24 out of 200 equals 12/100. But 12/100 we can still divide top and bottom by what? By 4. So then this becomes 3/25. What does this fraction mean? It means out of every 25 fruit pies, we expect 3 of them to be blueberry. Jeff eats a third of a watermelon. His 3 brothers share the rest of the watermelon equally between them. What fraction of the whole watermelon does each of his brothers get? So we start off with the whole watermelon, but it's been cut into 3 sections. So we take a third for Jeff, but then his 3 brothers share the rest. So we do 1 minus a third equals 2/3. They share 2/3 of the watermelon, but they're 3 brothers. So if they share it among each other, it's 2/3 divide 3. How to do that? 2/3 divide 3 is the same as timesing by a third, so we can write it like this. 2/3 times 1/3 equals 2/9. So each of the brothers share 2/9 of the original watermelon. Sandy wants to buy a new book. The full price of the book is £15, but 3 shops are offering different discounts. One is selling the book at 2/3 of the price, another 30%, and another £4.75 off the full price. What's the lowest price Sandy can buy the book for? 3 calculations to work out, just for 1 mark. So let's work out 2/3 of £15. 15 divided 3 equals 5, times 2, the top number, equals £10. Second shop is 30% off the full price. So 10% equals £1.50. 30% equals £1.50 times 3 equals £4.50, but it says off, so you take it off. £15 minus £4.50 equals what? 15 minus 4 equals 11, and then minus 50p equals £10.50. Then the last shot, we're going to take away £4.75. So let's do 15 minus 4.75. 15 minus 4 equals 11. Minus 70p equals £10.30. Minus 5p equals £10.25. And then we just pick the lowest price. What is the mean discounted price of the book in the three shops? We add them all up and then we divide by 3. And here is the answer. Casey has a large packet of sultanas. She measures out a fifth of the packet, but then splits these sultanas equally between 3 bowls. What fraction of the large packet is in each bowl? So we take a fifth of them, but then we need to divide by 3. So what is a fifth divide 3? You may know it straight away, but a nice way to write this is a fifth divide 3 over 1 equals a fifth times a third. Dividing by 3 is the same as timesing by a third. When we times fractions, we times tops then bottoms. 1 times 1 is 1. Bottom is 5 times 3 equals 15. So it's 1 over 15 of the original packet. There are 1605 sultanas. That means how many sultanas in each bowl? So then we do 1605 divide 15. But a nice way to divide 15 is to divide 5 and divide 3. Because 5 times 3 is 15. So let's do it that way. 1605 divide 5. Do it yourself. This is 321, and then you take this and divide 3. Do it yourself, what do you get? The answer is 107. Gavin has 20 minutes to do the washing up before his mum gets home from work. He spends a sixth of the time washing the cutlery, a quarter of the time washing plates. What fraction of the time does he have left to do the rest? We have 1/6 and a quarter. This is the time used, so let's add it up. How to do 1 over 6 plus 1 over 4? We need the bottom number to be the same. So we do 6 times 4 equals 24. So how do we change 1 over 6 into what over 24? We times 4, top and bottom. So we have 4 over 24. 1 quarter is what over 24 times 6. So we times 6 on the top. We have 4 over 24 plus 6 over 24 equals 10 over 24. What fraction is left? We do 1 whole minus 10 over 24. This is 14 over 24. And then we can simplify that. Both are in what times table? The 2 times table. This becomes 7 over 12. Notice we did not even use 20 minutes, which was the first number they gave you, because they asked you what is the fraction of the time rather than the actual time. If they did ask the actual time, it would be, now working out 7/12 of 20. We would do 20 divide 12 and then times 7. Thank you so much for watching all the way until the end. How to support the channel? There's a donation link in the description below.